So this is Bishi. She is our King Vulture, and today she got a nice rat for lunch. She is demonstrating how most birds go after the heads and the necks first when they start eating their food. Then she starts going for the nice insides. Now, if you guys notice, she's using her feet to hold down her food like we would use a fork to hold down a nice juicy steak. And then she's using that sharp beak of hers with that hook at the end to rip up bite-sized pieces of food, kind of like how we would use a knife. Now, this is really important. When eating big pieces of food, she needs to be able to rip it up somehow, and that nice hooked beak allows her to do that. You might notice how the insides kind of look like spaghetti, right? That tends to be a fan favorite of our vultures, eating the spaghetti of the rat. These guys are capable of eating a lot of different things in the wild. Vultures will go after dead things or carrion, and that's really important because the dead things tend to carry a lot of diseases that other animals, including humans, don't want. Vultures are capable of digesting diseases such as botulism, salmonella, anthrax, and rabies. So these guys do an excellent job of keeping those diseases out of the wild and out of our ecosystem. They're able to do that because of the strong stomach acid that they have. Their stomach acid is about the same pH level as battery acid. So super strong acid, and that allows them to eat just about anything that can be found naturally in the wild, including different diseases. Now, one thing they can't digest is poison. Unfortunately, anything that is made by man, Bishi here and other vultures cannot digest, and it ends up killing them. And that's one of the biggest issues that vultures face out in the wild, especially down in Africa and over in Asia. These guys do get poisoned. They give away poachers' locations. When a poacher kills something illegally, the rangers will look for the swarms of vultures, and that gives away the location, unfortunately, of the poachers, and the poachers don't like that. So poachers have been known to poison vultures to stop giving away their locations. Something that humans can do to help balance that out is support something called the Peregrine Fund. Carolina Raptor Center supports the Peregrine Fund, and all the money that is made goes directly towards helping vultures down in Africa. So if you're interested in that, please let us know, and we can give you more information on how to support the Peregrine Fund and their conservation efforts to help vultures out in the wild. Here in the United States, we're very fortunate to have healthy populations of vultures. We have turkey vultures and we have black vultures, and those guys do really well out in the wild and take diseases out for us, and we're very, very fortunate to have them. As you can see, she's finishing up this rat, just getting the last few pieces of meat off, and she finished that in about 3 minutes. That was a 200-gram rat, and she polished that baby off no problem. These guys are very efficient when it comes to eating and picking off their favorite select pieces of rat. Now, Bishi is a king vulture. She is found in South America, so you guys aren't going to be able to find her in your own backyards, but she is a lot of fun to have. As you can see, she has some beautiful colorations on her face. That wobbly thing you see on her beak is something called a caruncle, and ornithologists are not exactly sure why they have that caruncle. It could be for sexual selection. That might be really attractive to a mate to have a nice healthy caruncle, but we're not exactly sure. It just is a fleshy part that's attached to her beak. right, it looks like Bishi is finishing up this rat here. Thank you guys for joining us today, and check us out this week for our Facebook Live videos.